Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hello. Good good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Depending on your location. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Hope all is well. Everybody's happy. I know some are not happy. But what can we do? That is life. But don't give up. I have a page called Don't Give Up. Don't give up. God, as long as God is on the throne, one day is going to be all right. Hmm? A day is coming, it's going to be all right. I believe, I have faith that one day things will turn out for good. So today, I'm still talking about the country called Nigeria, country that cannot take care of her former champions. They can't take care of them. Their country it's not a country. I saw a video of a lady. God, that was really bad. Really, really bad. Not only her, there's another one as well. These are champions, They played for Nigeria. They served Nigeria as their country. Imagine. I pledged to Nigeria, my country. According to them, they pledged to not me, God forbid. They pledged to their country. They pledged to their Nigeria as a country, not me. And then the country they pledged, after all the sacrifice they've done for this country, do you know what this country did to them? This country cannot even look after them. Not even their family, not even them, not even the family they left behind. After all the sacrifice, they want to make Nigeria popular. They want people to know about, oh, I'm from Nigeria. And some of them will say they are proudly Nigeria. That's what some of them will say. And these people are our people, or Igbo people. When I say some of them are Ifilif, some people will say if he stops calling them, that's what they are. Because some of them, I know that not really that they don't want to, because they have no option. Sometimes they have no option. They have to. Like today, some of them they played in Nigeria. They played for Nigeria, World African Cup of Nations. Some of them they did. As our people, we they say no, they don't want. They want money now. So for that, they have to go and represent Nigeria. They have to go and represent Nigeria. So you see, some of them they will are the process of playing representing Nigeria, and they got injured or something happened to them. Something happened to them. You know what? Something happened to them. Nigeria as a country, nobody will take good care of them. Nobody will look after them. No insurance for them. Nothing for them. Nothing for them. No insurance. Nobody will pay them any pension. Nothing. Nobody will take care of them. Is this a country? No, never. Nahi. According to India, they say nahi. when we used to watch India movie, we say nahi. So that country is not a country. Never. That's why we are asking, agitating, and fighting, and praying, and doing everything necessary for us to get our freedom. Because we are just not comfortable. We are not where we're supposed to be. You see this lady, I play it. I was like, oh my God. Did she say that she was a former tennis champion for this country called Nigeria? Because I don't call it Nigeria. It's in Nigeria. Most not going to call it Nigeria. Nigeria, the place where there is darkness. So, do you know, after that, this lady played for this country. He played. He played tennis, I think it's table tennis or which tennis. I don't know whether it's long tennis or table tennis or short tennis. I don't know which one she played. But after that, I don't know what is wrong with her, whether she has issue or whether she has mental problem or she's using recreational drugs or whatever. I don't know. But no matter whatever, this country is supposed to take good care of this lady. If it's a country where things are being done, a country that looks after their citizens, for representing this country, they should have looked after this lady. But this lady is roaming on the street. She's roaming on the street, asking and begging for food. not only has so many of them that have lifted Nigeria, and they go, the Nigeria showcase Nigeria all over the world. What did they get in return? Nothing. What did they get in return? Nothing. I felt so sorry for her. I was like, oh my God, how? I'll play this, and I'm also going to talk about the other guy. There's this thing that somebody sent. I read it. I said, oh my God. So this man too, Okwaraji, the same thing happened to him. And then nobody take good care of them, even for them and the family. No. So what is the point of going to represent Nigeria? I don't even know why. What is the point of going to represent Nigeria? What is the point of going to represent Nigeria? Yes, please, if you don't mind, share this program. And also, if you don't mind, like my program, share it, please. What is the point of going to represent Nigeria? What is the point of them even saying, sometimes I felt like, they want to do it just because they have no option. If they have other options, some of them that are playing for Nigeria today, they will never play for them. They have no option. So sometimes I feel like I don't want to condemn them, because if they have other options, they will never choose to play for Nigeria. Never. Because Nigeria is, when you are playing for Nigeria and you got injured and something happened to you, you are on your own. You are on your own. I played this lady. Listen, see, I was like, oh God, have mercy. What a country. Is this a country at all? I said, bah, come with there. Wait to see what I'm talking about. Now, I play it. Okay, this lady now, I don't know her name, just a beautiful lady.
I mean, most have to hear my story. The whole world hears it, and they laugh at me.
Why are they laughing at you?
I don't know, but they say, on your chabia and your legal. You think you need to go back to your country. So
who said that? Who said that to you?
No, I'm just tired. I'm okay. I'm okay even though I'm a half caste and I consider myself a black people. But that's okay.
But you are though.
Okay, but you may be 1 out of 500 people that say that to me. You might be surprised. I'm going to the village tomorrow to look after my daughter until further notice.
So who is going to hear your story?
I'm standing here.
I have like up to 5.
Because my back is hurting me. I don't know. I think somebody must.
Do you prefer to stand over here?
I mean, I don't really like
Because I don't want to bend I'm bending my neck in order to see.
I'm also leaning on your chair because I'm a little exhausted.
If you could stand over there, that would be easier.
Do you mind if I sit on the ground?
It's up to you it's up to you where you want to sit. I can't advise you where to sit.
Okay, so that's it. I'm not asking for much, just a little bit of help. Even if it's just to get water, but I would prefer something like a Sprite.
Okay, I'll get you a Sprite.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh, and I have to now. I just ate 4 pop.
Are you
I was a former lawn tennis champion for Nigeria. I don't know if you're familiar with me, Tanya Opala and Jacqueline.
You see, she was a former lawn tennis champion for Nigeria. A former lawn tennis champion. This lady, this beautiful lady. Look at her life now. Look at her life. Look at her life. A former lawn tennis champion for Nigeria. Look at her. Look at the way she's roaming on the street. Look at just look at the way she's roaming on the street and no help, nobody. Even if she has a problem, or even if she has a mental problem, or even if she's on drug, there should be a rehabilitation center for people like this to go that have represented this country called Nigeria. They have represented this country called Nigeria. At least they should have a place for a rehabilitation center for such people to go. Let's say, for example, I'm just saying, but this man was asking her question. Let's listen and just listen to what she's saying. It is so disheartening what is going on in that evil country.
During those times, I played tennis for Nigeria and Africa.
Your mom is from Belarus?
Yes.
You don't buy Sprite. You don't want a Sprite. But you have to Sprite na kinda.
Yeah, I played lawn tennis for Nigeria.
Are you using any recreational, drugs?
I'm not gonna answer that. I have no comment. that.
Okay, that's fine. You have the right to.
I don't know why people always ask such a question. I think that's one of the, sorry to say, but I think if somebody is very mentally sick,
Yes.
I don't think it's my business what the house person is taking care of his or her life. I'm not, but I know that all I ask is I hope you're okay and I hope you get better.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I hope that you get better, but I just want to see.
I don't know, I don't care. I've been labeled a prostitute. I've even been labeled the prostitute of the whole world. Also, another one of my names is that, another one of my names here is that Abu Monyara. I did not realize Nigeria has progressed so much that, like, I happen to be the stupidest person and the ugliest and stupidest in the whole country.
Oh God. It is so sad, isn't it? I don't want to play it. Don't. Cancel.
Hello,
Oh
my name is still remember Mazichukwu.
It is so sad, isn't it? It is so sad that somebody that has worked for, she has played for Nigeria, a long tennis championship for Nigeria. And now look at her roaming on the streets. Look at her begging for food. Look at her seeking for people to help her. Look at her, even if she's on a recreational drug, but I'm not sure she is, but even if she is that not the reason why they have to find a place for her, for, you know, a rehabilitation center for her? At least put her in a rehab, you know? I play it again.
And they laugh at me.
Why are they laughing at you?
I don't know, but they don't know Chabia and legal. You think you need to hear? I mean, most have to hear my story. The whole world hears it. And they laugh at me.
Why are they laughing at you?
I don't know, but they don't know Chabia and legal. You think you need to go back to your country? So,
Who said that? Who said that to you?
No, I'm just tired. I'm okay. I'm okay even though I'm a half caste and I consider myself a black people. But that's okay.
But you are though.
Okay, but you may be 1 out of 500 people that say that to me. You might be surprised. I'm going to the village tomorrow to look after my daughter until further notice.
So who is going to hear your story?
I'm standing here
I have like up to 5.
because my back is hurting me. I don't know. I think somebody must.
Do you prefer to stand over here?
I mean, I don't really like.
No, I don't want to bend it. I'm bending my neck in order to see.
I'm also leaning on your chair because I'm a little exhausted.
If you could stand over there, that would be
Do
easier.
you mind if I sit on the ground?
It's up to you. It's up to you where you want to sit. I can't advise you where to sit.
Okay, so that's it. I'm not asking for much. Just a little bit of even if it's just to get water, but I would prefer.
And look at her legs. Look at her legs. She's even injured. She need treatment. What a shame. You see, this is it. She has served the zoo, and now she's coming back in shame. She served the zoo. You know, this lady, it's so sad, child, what people are going through. It is really bad. Nobody to take care of her, the government, nobody to look after her. She have served this country, that on her country, that their zoo country, that Nigeria, that called the country. She contributed her own part, you know. She did a lot. How can they even allow her to be roaming on the street like that? Look at her leg. Look at her legs. Look at. She's injured, and this can even kill her very soon if she did not take any treatment. And nobody cares to look after her. Nobody cares. It is so bad. She's just begging food, asking for help. It is so sad. At least, even if, according to her, she said it's not, even if she has a mental issue, she should be at a rehabilitation center where they will be looking after her, take care of her, and give her drugs that will help her, you know, Find a way to, to help her out. But no, the government can't do it. They can't even have a record of how this lady that has served this country, where is she now? How do we support her? No, they don't even pay her. I'm not sure they pay her allowance. They don't pay her any money, nothing. They don't pay her. She's not on payroll. But you see all those ugly, evil, wicked politicians that have not done anything. They have not contributed nothing. They have not even showcased this country called Nigeria around the world. All they do is to loot money and take money and corrupt and do everything. They have not done anything to uplift Nigeria as a country. They have not done it. But look, somebody that has served this in the useless country called Nigeria. Look at how she's roaming on the streets. Look at her, sick. Look at her. Does she not need help? Who is going to help her? Nobody will help her. Nobody dare help her. It is so bad.
Press something like a Sprite.
Okay, I'll get you a Sprite.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Then I have to now. I just ate 4 pop. I was a former lawn tennis champion for Nigeria. I don't know if you're familiar with me, Tanya Opala and Jacqueline Okwezi. During those times, I played tennis for Nigeria and Africa.
Your mom is from Belarus?
Yes.
You don't buy Sprite. You don't want a Sprite. But you take that Sprite and get that.
Yeah, I played lawn tennis for Nigeria.
Are you using any recreational, drugs?
I'm not gonna answer that. I have no comment on that.
Okay, that's fine. You have the right to.
I don't know why people always ask such a question. I think that's one of the, sorry to say, but I think if somebody is very mentally sick,
Yes.
I don't think it's my business how the person is taking care of his or her life. I'm not it, but I know that all I ask is I hope you're okay and I hope you get better.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I hope that you get better, but I just want to see.
I don't know, I don't care. I've been labeled a prostitute. I've even been labeled the prostitute of the whole world. Also, another one of my names here is that Abu Monyara. I did not realize Nigeria has progressed so much that, I happen to be the stupidest person and the ugliest and stupid in the whole country.
It is so bad, really, isn't it? It is so bad. It is sad indeed what people go through. I'm going to bring another picture here. I'm going to talk about this one now. It is so sad that she has paid a price. She has done, I don't know. How do we even get out of this country? God, it is so sad that people are suffering. This is an Igbo lady. I know how she said her mom is from Belarus and her dad is an Igbo person. Is it not better she just go to her mom's side and leave than staying in Nigeria? Because it doesn't make sense. She has worked, she has done a lot for this useless, ugly country called Nigeria. And nobody's recognizing her. Look at her suffering. Look at her. It is so bad, really bad. I feel so sorry for her, really. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to know. It's none of anybody's business. Nigeria as a country. God have mercy. God have mercy. It's so really bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. I'm going to bring this one. You guys will know this person. They call him, what is that his name again? Oh my God. How do I make this thing? I'm not really good at all this. I'm coming. Okay, let me see if I can bring it up, make it bigger, make it smaller. Okay. See, this is the reason why when we said we are not proudly a Nigerian, we don't want to be a Nigerian. We don't want to be. How can we be happy to be in such a country? How? How? It is really bad. Now you guys know this one. Oh God, move out. Don't. I'm trying to see if I can bring this up somehow. No, sometimes I'm learning how to do this. Sometimes I know how to do this, and I don't know how to do it. I am so sorry. Something that you are not familiar with. That is how it's supposed to be. But I don't verse. No, okay, now this is this person. They call him Okwaraji, isn't it? That is his name. They call him Okwaraji Samuel, whatever. I'm going to read the story about him now. See, this person also. So I read the story. It was like, oh my God, did this really happen? Yeah, this really happened to him, and nobody cares about him or his family. You see what we are talking about? The South Zoological Republic called Nigeria. When we call him zoo, people say, why are you calling Nigeria zoo? Tell me why it shouldn't be called that name. Because it doesn't deserve to be called any good name. Because you see the way they are treating citizens. Somebody that has served this country, that has served their country with all her heart and with all his heart. Like, look at them, they're playing soccer for them and representing Nigeria in an African country now. If anything happened to any one of them, nobody cares about them. Nobody will take care of them. Nobody. Now, this is this person. Listen. This person is Samuel Oparaji. That is his name. Now, I'm going to read his story. Listen. They said, according to this person now, he said, Super Eagle win against Angola. A honor to Super Eagles win against Angola. A honor to Samuel Oparaji. Fearless, fatherless at age 5. Mother still save up to send him to Italy to study because of his exceptional brilliancy. By 23, he had both BS and MS masters in law, and at 25, he was going to his doctorate in law. Something happened. Listen, something happened. Outside his love for education, he loved football and decided to play professional. He started his career in Ukraine at age 21 before going on to play for 3 other clubs. In 1988, he was called to play for the Nigeria national team. Keep listening. Nigeria national team. That is where the problem started. Akuko. That's where the problem started. In 1988, he was called to play the Nigeria national team. That is where the problem started. Remember, he was in Ukraine doing well. You know, much better for him than saying he wants to go play for Nigeria. His club were not in support of him traveling to play Nigeria, and he had this to say. Then he wanted to be proudly a Nigeria. Oh, I want to play for my Nigeria, my country. I rise, compatriot, Nigeria, Colombia. How did they say it? You want to go and play for his country. You know, you won't blame him. He's thinking that, yes, this is my country, because we Igbos, we love this country called Nigeria. You know, we are the Nigeria. We want to make Nigeria proud, but are they, did they love you? No, never. They never did love you. You are just will I call you fourth or whatever class you are? They never wanted you. You are just forcing yourself to be in Nigeria, forcing yourself to be part of it, forcing yourself, but they never wanted you. Now look, his club were not in support of him traveling to play Nigeria, and he had this to say: I am a lawyer, you know, and you signed me to play football for certain conditions, but I don't think it's included reselling my service to my country. You see, he's calling it his country. This is Samuel Oparaji calling Nigeria his country. Listen, just keep listening. These are those that are so proudly to be a Nigeria. Then, if you are telling him that Nigeria is not for you, Nigeria is not your country, he will say, oh, what, stop, don't say that. I'm proud to be in Nigeria. Then he says, I don't think it's including reselling my service to my country. These are the club now, the club that he signed for to play in Ukraine. Ukraine. We are telling him not to go, that he should stay with them. But he said no, he wants to go and play for his country, proudly Nigeria. And then he now say, I am a lawyer, you know, and you sign me to play football for certain conditions, but I don't think it includes reselling my service to my country. You or your club cannot stop me from playing for my country. Let me tell you, I am going to represent my country, whether you like it or not. Proudly, Nigeria. This is it. He continued representing Nigeria against the wishes of his club. The club warned him. They told him, stay with us. Don't go. It's not nice. No, don't do it. No, he wants to go and represent his proudly Nigeria. So he flew himself to and fro matches for Nigeria and refused match bonuses because he felt it was an honor. His club still didn't like it, but he's still persistent. And he refused. He flew himself to and fro matches for Nigeria and refused match bonuses because he felt it was an honor. And honor his club still didn't like, but still the club was not happy. They wanted him to return him and say, don't go, don't. He doesn't listen. Then TK. On the 12th of August, 1989, listen, Nigeria versus Angola in Lagos, it happened. Now, this now is on the 12th of August, 1989. Nigeria versus Angola, it happened. What happened? Listen. On the 70 minutes, he slumped and never got up. He slumped and never got up. And by the time he got to the hospital, he was dead. He was pronounced dead. This is his story. This is the person that they told him, do not go and play for this country. You have signed a contract with us. Stay with us. Don't go. You want to be a proudly Nigeria. I am going to play for my proudly Nigeria country. Then he died. Autopsy showed he had a heart defect. Autopsy showed he had a heart defect. Now the problem prospered. Well, then what happened after his death? Hey, Akuka Aduna. Now listen. In Europe, he had life insurance. Listen, he had life insurance where things are done normal. People that knows how to value life, do things the way it's supposed to be done. In Europe, he had life insurance for over $4 billion. $4 billion life insurance. But there was a stipulation. There was a stipulation. There are going to be a stipulation. Terms and conditions has to apply. They understand because they warned him. They told him, if you leave, this is it. He wasn't signed. He was not in that. But in Nigeria, he has to die in Europe. That is the times now. That is the condition. For them to pay you this life insurance, you have to die in Europe to get insurance. He has to die in Europe to get insurance. Did he die in Europe? No. He died in a country that he loved, proudly Nigeria. His family lost that money because he died playing for Nigeria in Lagos. And what did Nigeria do for his family? Listen. His family lost that money because he died playing for Nigeria in Lagos. And what did Nigeria do for his family? 10,000 naira health insurance. This is what Nigeria did for his family. 10,000 naira. Then, that time, 10,000 naira, how much was it there? Health insurance. Abandoned National Stadium was named after him. Where is the name? That is the stadium they named after him. Where is it now? Abandoned. The then Imo State governor named a stadium after him. The stadium is an eyesore. Oh my goodness. Trust now. No maintenance in Nigeria thing. They just named. That is the name. They just named the stadium on his name. And that is not something that he needed. Yeah, is a name. But the stadium, what's happened to the stadium? What happened? It's an eyesore. Oh, God have mercy. The National Assembly in 2017, listen, promised to take care of his family, but to date, nothing. The National Assemblies. These are the people that will sit in that seat and be taking handling billions of naira, how many billions in dollars for their expenses, for their traveling, and for their this and for that and for that. They are taking how many billions, and how, even how much it is in dollar or euro, how much. These are the people. They will tell you, we will look after this. Don't worry, we'll take care of your family. We are putting it in place. We're going to start looking after your family. This family will be ringing them. This family will be calling and calling and calling and calling. They will be wasting their money, reminding them of their promises. Please, we need this money. We are dying. This man, if at all he has children, I don't know whether he has family, whether he has children. I didn't check for that. They have nothing to eat, nothing to take care of them, nothing. This is a country that many of you that are saying we are proudly to be. And those people that are playing this Angola today, I know it's because of the money you want to do. Those Igbo people that join to play, I know it's because of the money. But when you're playing there, be careful. Because if anything happened to you, make sure you go for checkup and every other thing. If anything happened to you, hey, your own is Ghana. There's nothing for you. Nothing. This is the country that we say you want us to be proudly to be saying we are proudly in Nigeria. It's not going to happen. No, nothing. The National Assembly, then he has an 81-year-old mother that saved everything. This woman saved everything she had to train him, but lost him to Nigeria. An 81-year-old mother that still, hopefully she's still alive, that saved to train him. But he said that he want to go and play for his country, that he's proudly in Nigeria. He loves his country so much. He want to go and play for them. The national anthem says, the labor, look at, this is the national anthem of you guys, those people that say they are proudly, Igbo people that are proudly to be a Nigeria. But me, I'm not proudly to be a Nigeria, never. I can never be proud of a country that can never treat me as that is treating me as a third-class citizen. I can never be. I'm not even third or whatever. Is it fourth or whatever they rate us? I don't know, Igbos. Now, it says, the national anthem says, the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. This is their proudly Nigerian national anthem. The national anthem says, the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. You saw me play the other lady. What happened to her now? She played long tennis for Nigeria, represented Nigeria internationally, represented them, former champion. What happened to her? She's roaming on the street. Look at her roaming on the street, begging and asking for help, asking for help. Even feeding is problem. Even drinking is problem. And when you see how Nigeria has made people, because she's not mentally ill, because she needs help, and maybe nobody's helping her. Maybe they're not paying her the monthly or weekly money they're supposed to be giving her, which they're supposed to be doing. They're not doing it. But them in the House of Assembly, they will carry all the whole money. They will tell you that this is their allowance. This is the allowance. This is this allowance. All because they're evil and wicked. They don't care about any other person except them. That's why we are fighting. That's why we are agitating. That's why we are asking that we need to be free. We want to exit this country. We don't want to be part of it because it can never work. The amalgamation is an evil one. It can never help. It's not helping matters. Our people are suffering the more. Why do we have to continue to be here? No, it's not our country. It's never be. It can be. But some of our Igbo people, when you are telling them, then they say they are proudly in Nigeria because of what they are gaining. But now their houses are being destroyed, and I pray that even Abuja they will start destroying the houses over there so that the National Assembly. See now, it looks like his would be in vain. It looks like it's already in vain, as the promises the president made 58 years ago has never been met. Do you see that? Even the president then made a promise 58 years ago to him, to honor him, or to start looking after his family, or to do whatever. It has not been met. And the family are languishing in poverty. And this is their son that's supposed to play with, assuming this thing happened to him in Europe, at least he's getting how much million? He will getting this $4 billion. At least this money will look after his family. Hey, the poverty has happened to her. This money, they will use it. They will never be poor. They will, at least it will help them. But see now, he decided to go and play for his proudly Nigerian country. What happened to him? Where he is now in the grave, he's regretting why he made that decision, isn't it? Yes, definitely. He is regretting. Where he is now, he will be regretting. Why did I make that? Why did I make such a decision of saying I want to go and play for my country? Which country? Is Nigeria your country? Never. Now he says, his name is Samuel Sochukwu Ma Okaraji. He was born today, 19th May 1964, and he died of cardiac arrest playing for Nigeria. He is a hero. He was a national ambassador. And I just hope and pray for leaders to do the right thing. Of course, rest in peace. How could he be resting in peace? He can't rest in peace. This Okaraji cannot rest in peace. Because he wanted to showcase and say he's a proudly Nigeria. Yes, Maz Chima. He says, Onyandu Mazin Nandekano said, and made it clear to all. He said, serve Nigeria and come back in shame. He who has ear, let him or her hear. Will they hear? Maz, they will never hear. And Paul Abuche said, Biafra is the answer, definitely is the answer. And that's why we are fighting and praying and asking and seeking for God to give us freedom. Because we can't continue to be where we are. We can't. It is so sad that our people are suffering this way. I know that not only our people, if you go to the north, the way they are suffering, their own sufferings is much than the people for our own side. But what will they do? Nothing about it. These are the people. These are the heroes of those that are saying they are proudly Nigeria. Now, how did they end up? The family of this guy does not have nothing up to today. All the promises they made, no one fulfilled. No one fulfilled. So are you still saying you are proudly Nigeria? And those playing soccer today and playing for Nigeria, are you proudly Nigeria? Ask yourself, if anything happen, as you are playing that soccer today, if something happened to you, will Nigeria come for your rescue? Never. They will not. Will Nigeria come for your rescue? Never. You are just one of those people. Look at that lady, how she's just crying. She said Nigeria has forgotten her. The people that she went and represent internationally, played long tennis and won them trophy. What happened? And they are clapping and they are promoting them. The world has seen, they say, oh, Nigeria won a trophy. Oh, yes, this lady won a trophy for Nigeria. What happened after that? Look at her, begging money, asking for alarm, asking for help, asking for feeding. They are calling her prostitute. She's roaming the street. She's just, everybody's giving her whatever they would like to give her. This is somebody that's supposed, even if she is on drug, or even if she has a mental issue, is it not the responsibility of this country, Nigeria, the government, to have a rehabilitation center for people like this, so they can go there and get themselves better? Because she served that country. She did. She served the country. But will that happen? No. That is how she'll be remaining this street. Unless there is somebody that has a good heart that will remember her and say, oh, let me come for your help. Apart from that, unless the family, if the family is well to do, but I don't know if the family has just left her to be roaming the street. They should have. It is their daughter. They should have supported her. Or maybe they don't have. Who knows? So this is her life. This is how she served Nigeria, and she ended in shame. And this is how what's his name again? Samuel Okaraji served Nigeria. In the grave now, where he is. In the grave where he will be crying. He will just say, did I even ever make such a decision of saying that I need to go and serve Nigeria? I need to go and be proudly do something. Look at where I've ended myself. My family have nothing. My family are suffering. He should have been in, if this thing happened in Ukraine, where he signed a contract with the club, at least they will pay the family handsomely. And the family will not be suffering at the moment. But the mother is 81 years old, suffering, nobody to help. So many of them, these are not the only ones. So many of them. I saw one, the one they call he's a Yoruba guy. It's a footballer. I saw, I can't remember. I should have played him again here. He's also a footballer. He's roaming the street. So many of them that have served Nigeria, they are all women. There are some of them, unless those are, I don't know. Some of them are, no, but if the percentage of those that have served Nigeria and ended up like this is a lot. So that is where Nigeria, that is what it is. Nigeria is a country that amalgamated, and it's a hell on earth. It is. It is not meant to be. We are crying, and we are seeking for, we say we need freedom, and nobody wants to hear our cry. They don't want because of the oil. But I pray as now that God, let the oil dry so that the international community will not have any oil any longer. They will not have oil. Nobody. As it stands, so they can't even go to Biafra land for the oil because everywhere is now, no, it's not safe. So what is the point? Is it not better you give us our freedom so that you can you can come and be buying the oil at a good price, and then we can take the oil. God bless us with that oil. It will be used to take good care of our people for their welfare. It is God who gave it to us. God made it possible. So God made it possible for us to have oil in our land, have other mineral resources. But our people are suffering because of wickedness of the international community and the world powers. They don't want Biafrans to go because they are enjoying the oil that belongs to us. Why can't you come? Why can't you liberate us? Why can't you say these people are crying so much? These people have lost a lot. You killed us during the Biafran war. And now, are we not supposed to have our freedom? After how many years, according to UN Charter of Law, we're supposed to have our freedom. According to UN, we're supposed to declaration. We're supposed to be free people. We're supposed not to be fighting for it the way we are fighting for it now. As we've started, you're supposed to say, okay, come on the round table. What do you guys want? We say we want our freedom. Then here you go, because you have already fought for it. So as according to UN, after we have fought for freedom for how many years? Now are we not supposed to be free people? But because of what they are getting from our country, our own land, our people are suffering and they are enjoying. Is that not wickedness of humanity? Is that not? Tell me. Are they happy to see us the way our people are suffering like this? We here, we are also suffering it because all the time we are getting calls. It's not easy. You are seeing us, the money that we're supposed to be spending here in Ireland. We cannot spend much. If you see something to buy, you just think about your people back home that are suffering. You think about your people back home. If you want to go on holiday all the time, you don't feel like going. Somebody will call you and say, I don't have money for my child to pay school fees. I don't have money for my child. My child is in the hospital. My child is sick. My child is dying. And what will you do? You have to support. What have you done that you guys cannot let us be free people? That you guys cannot let us go? Our people have suffered enough. They have killed us so much, and they are still killing us. And the international community is doing nothing about it. They're not doing anything to let Biafra go. The oil, we have said the oil that you even want, we don't even want it. We can survive without the oil. But at least the right thing to do is for you to buy the oil at a good price. And because of the oil, you are still holding us. You don't want us to go because of what God has blessed us with. You are refusing us to go. This is wickedness of humanity. It is not fair. It is not fair. We are crying. We are in pain. Our people are in pain. Our people are crying. They want freedom. Give us our freedom. You don't want to give us. But we are going to take our freedom by force. Anything anybody is doing to get it, we get our freedom. We are not God. He hears our cry. He knows that we are in pain. And I believe that he doesn't sleep nor slumber. If he can do it for others, he will do it for us because he's not a deaf God. We are crying. Our people are suffering. Our people are in pain. Every day, things are increasing. They have no money. People are dying. People are sick. Crimes is too much. Allow Biafra to go. And you are saying no. But we are not going to give up. We'll continue to fight. And I believe that one day, the freedom will come. It will come. It is so bad. I don't want to talk again. It is so bad. The suffering of Biafra is so bad. Allow the Biafrans to go. We are suffering. Our people are suffering. Our people are dying. Let our pain touch the international community, touch you, and let my people go. That is all we want. The oil you can have, oil is our. It is God. God gave us this oil. God gave it to us. You can't take because of the resources we have in the land, and you don't mind what we are going through. You don't mind. Nobody talk about us. Nobody say anything. Do you know the kind of killing, the kind of things that's happening in Biafra land? You don't know nothing. You don't want us to go. You want us to remain in this bondage of suffering. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. God bless you all. Thank you. I don't want to talk much because I feel so sad. I feel so sad, really. It's so emotional. The pain they are going through is so emotional. It's so bad. Somebody we finish education, we finish college, no work. You be carrying wheelbarrow. Not even the wheelbarrow. You couldn't even to afford to get 500. You can't. Many people are now sleeping around. Some woman will go and sleep around. It doesn't have the money to feed. You become a problem because somebody will promise to give 1,000, 10,000, 5,000. You will go and sleep just to get money and take care of the children. It is right. But we are blessed people because we have wicked leaders. We have wicked leaders because international community do not want to come to our aid and listen to our cry. But it's okay. Those fighting for freedom continue. We will not give up. God is your strength. It's not everybody that God is your strength. It shall be well. Good night. God bless. So that lady is crying. Say, I serve this country. At the end, what did I get? Abandonment, mockery, pain. That is what she got for serving Nigeria. I said Nigeria is a hellfire. It's not a country. We need to let my people go. God bless you. And thank you for watching. You can share this program, please, and like it. Good night.